Hello. Thank you very much for coming. Here's the good news. There will now be an outside Inspector General's investigation of this. As you know, it was announced a day or two ago that there would be an internal review. We were very much concerned that this would be conducted by some of the very people who were involved in this absence of notice. And so it is encouraging to me that we have that opportunity with the DOD Inspector General to get to the facts here. On this issue of the Secretary of Defense, this is not a partisan issue. And I'm glad to observe that we have had concern expressed by members of both parties. When the Secretary of Defense is in so much pain that he must be removed from his residence by an ambulance, taken to a hospital, and put in the intensive care unit, that is not a minor occurrence. It is an occurrence of such magnitude and importance and seriousness that certainly key members of the department, including his own deputy, should be notified. This doesn't need to happen again. We are thankful that nothing so serious occurred during this incapacity of the Secretary that national security suffered. But it is a learning experience, I hope, for the administration, for the Secretary, and an opportunity for us to make sure this never happens again.
If a Houthi drone hits one of our ships in the Red Sea, we can't be wondering where the Secretary of Defense is. Imagine if there was an incident in the South China Sea. Imagine if we suffered a terrorist attack here on our homeland. The Secretary of Defense's location and his ability to respond cannot be in question. But if any security crisis had occurred last week, no one would have known where to find Secretary Austin. So this breakdown in command and this breakdown in communication, it threatened our country's safety. It exposed serious accountability problems within the President's cabinet and problems within the Pentagon.
The Secretary is not going to resign. I think when we have a hearing, we may find out different facts that lead to a different conclusion. I can only say kinetic action took place during this time, and the President of the United States needed to know that, and the Deputy Secretary of Defense, at a minimum, needed to know that she was the person in the chain at that time. I think it raises questions, and I guarantee you, if we have a hearing, that's the type of question that will come from both sides of the dais. Yes. To what extent is the Secretary of Defense a part of the principal conversation going on about not only strategy but day-to-day tactics? Thank you, Deb.
Good job.